I'd like to commend the families for the dignified way in which they have conducted our campaign over many years. Despite the many challenges they have faced and the hurt and grief they are still experiencing at the loss of their loved ones. It's been 46 years since 11 innocent people were murdered by the British Parachute Regiment in Ballymurphy. But the passage of time has not diminished the hurt felt by the families at this horrendous outrage, which has been made all the worse by the British government's refusal to address it. Sinn Féin has been standing with the families for many years, assisting them in their campaign for justice and challenging the British government on their behalf. Earlier this year, the families challenged British Secretary of State James Brokenshire over his government's failures, and they refused to accept his blandishments, and they walked out of the meeting showing that they're not going to allow anybody to walk all over them. The treatment of the Ballymurphy families is typical of the British government's approach to dealing with the legacy of the past. It's trying to ignore the past and is actively trying to frustrate the efforts of the families like the Ballymurphy and many other victims of state violence. Despite numerous reports highlighting the extent of collusion between British forces and loyalist murder gangs, the British are attempting to deny the truth that everyone here knows. The frustration at continued cover-ups was recently found expression in the High Courts. Justice Stevens called for the PSNI to provide information to the courts in compliance with court orders after years of delaying tactics. And Justice Tracy recently called for an overarching inquiry into the activities of the infamous Glenanne gang, which included members of the UDR and the RUC, and which murdered around 130 people, including the London Monaghan bombings, which claimed 33 lives in 1974. The British government have objectively failed to deal with the legacy of the past, and the role of its forces and agents is numerous murders of citizens. Time and again we have seen this from the Ballymurphy to Logan Island to Spring Hill, but we will not let them rewrite history. Sinn Féin is committed to stand by the relatives of victims of state violence and ensuring the mechanisms of dealing with the past in the Stormont House and the agreements are implemented fully. The refusal to implement these agreements is totally unacceptable. The British government's attitude has emboldened the DUP to refuse to implement these agreements, adding to the hurt and suffering of the families, many of whom, like the Ballymurphy families, have been waiting for more than 4 decades for the truth about what happened to their loved ones. That wait is not acceptable, and unfortunately many people have gone to their graves waiting for the truth. Next month, the full inquest will begin into the Ballymurphy massacre. They will begin as a result of the unflagging determination by the families. Hopefully this will be a step further on the long road to justice. Sinn Féin will continue to stand by the Ballymurphy families and all those victims of state violence who are campaigning for the truth.